Hey, what's up, Living Your Story family? So, you want to know if he likes you, but you're not sure how to tell. Let's talk about it. So, one of the most asked questions that I get as a coach and as a friend is, how do I know if the guy likes me or not? And while there's been a myriad of questions that I've had to ask to get to an answer, like specifically for that person, I want to give you all some overall answers to things that you can look at that would point to whether the guy is actually really interested in you or is just interested in you, if you know what I mean. So here we go. Number one, if a guy really just wants to talk to you, if he's willing to engage in deep conversation, like he wants to know about your personality type or your love language, or if he wants to talk about your favorite flowers or your favorite things to do, where your favorite places are to go, if he wants to really know about you, if he's interested in you and the things inside of you that are things that you love, things that you care about, the people that you hold most dear, and maybe asking you the why questions about those things. Just someone that is looking for the depth in you. That guy is interested. Number two, if the guy will wait on having sex. Now, you all might have conversations about sex, your likes, your dislikes, or whatever kind of questions that you might particularly have about sex, but he doesn't try to actually initiate sex right away. Well, one of the reasons that he should not try to initiate sex right away is because you have created a standard and you've told him what your standards are. Now, if he crosses the line over your standards that you've established, then he might just be interested in you, not interested in you, if you know what I mean. Number three, once you all have sex, when he is just laying there and just wants to hold you and cuddle you and talk to you and have intimate conversation surrounding some of the things maybe you all have already talked about, or just something that he wants to do in the future, or maybe he's put plans together to take you out to breakfast or lunch or dinner or to a movie or a play to spend even more time with you after you have engaged in intimacy in the form of sex, that guy's probably interested in you. Or he gets up and goes to prepare the next meal for you all, cleans the dishes, and he's really just trying to stick around, to be around you and talk to you, and not in a needy way, don't get me wrong. But if he's genuinely trying to be a gentleman and trying to show you that he's in for the long haul, you might have a winner there. Number four, if he's engaged into the things that you do and the things that you love, he's probably a keeper and looking to keep you as well. If he's asking you questions about your career and your career path and where you want to go with your career, that guy's probably pretty interested in you. If he wants to know more about your family and your friends and who your friends, who your enemies are and why, and just wants to know the deep things about you and wants to learn to love those things about you and asks about your love language maybe even so he can intentionally love you, he's probably trying to stick around. Next up, if he makes time for you. There's so many things to compete with our time. We have television, we have cell phones, we've got YouTube, we've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, other people that are all competing for our time, not to mention our jobs, right? And if this person is willing to slice out a proper portion of time for you to spend with you, they're probably looking to be around for a while. Now, I know that making time is relative, and it's relative to what you consider like quality time, right? So are they making time to go to the movies with you and have dinner? Are they making time to go to the coffee shop and have some good conversation? Are they making time to be on the phone and having an engaging type of conversation? Or are they making time to just sit with you and just be with you at the house to chill out? These are a few different ways that people can cut out a slice of time for you to intentionally show that they're interested in you. And if they're doing it, chances are, once again, the brother's trying to hold on to you. Because if you have his time, nobody else does. And the last thing that I'll say here is, let's say a bonus, you know if a guy is interested in you if you ask and he tells you that he's interested in you. Don't be afraid to ask them what their intentions are. You're interested in me, but what are your intentions? Are your intentions to just be friends with benefits, or your intentions to, become committed in a full-blown relationship, whatever that looks like? What are your intentions? Because somebody could be interested and you all have two totally different thoughts in what you might be interested in. Question of the day: what do you do when you're interested in someone, or when you were interested back in the day? How did you show your interest? Put them down below in the comments. And if this video was any benefit to you, go ahead and click that like button for me. If you haven't subscribed to the Living Your Story family, go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when the next videos are coming out. Hey, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Coach Keith is out.